going on, everybody? This is Lucci here with another episode of Wall Street Porn. Today's episode is going to be on Netflix, so let's get right into this. Right down here you see a 6-month chart of the action in Netflix, and lately this stock has been absolutely nuts. After the earnings call, which was on, January 27th, the stock ripped like 40-50 points and then came all the way back 40-50 points. A lot of people got smoked here on the move lower. But let's focus on the last 10 days now. Alright, so after the sell-off from 240 down to 205, he was kind of range-bound between, $210 and $200. Now, every single time he got towards $200, we would try to short this stock, because we figured, he's had a huge run-up since $20, I think like 2 years ago, all the way up to freaking $250. This guy's got to pull back. So we shorted here, didn't make money. We shorted here, didn't make money. And every time we were going for a break of $200, and it just never happened. So we shorted here, didn't make money. Shorted here, did not make money. Shorted here, did not make money. And here, the last time, which was Thursday, it looked so good. It looked like it really looked like it was going to do it. And as soon as it got to $200, it bounced 6 points straight back up. So at that point, every single one of these times you throw out these feeler trades and you're wrong every single time, there's a buyer sitting there. So at some point he's going to reverse and just start going higher. So Friday was the day that happened. He hit $210 and started going back towards $215. So let's take a look at the day's action. Right, so off the open, 203.5, and then just shot straight up all the way to 210, and this happened in like 20-30 minutes. So again, you blink real quick and you miss the whole move. But if you were quick enough to catch it, the action was in the 210 weekly call. Now again, if you don't understand the weekly calls, you got to go back and check out my previous videos. But one thing I did want to talk about before I went into the option was the whole feeler trade thing. A lot of people have been asking me, what the hell is a feeler trade? Let's see, the best way to describe this, right? It's kind of like a sexual experience with a chick, right? I mean, you with the girl, and you're kind of feeling around, testing stuff out, see what she likes, and once you hit something, once you find something that she just starts moaning off of, you just go in hard. So every single time we tried filling it out, this didn't work. We tried, kissing her stomach, that didn't work. Kissing her back, that didn't work. We even went after the feet, that didn't work. And then all of a sudden, you figure something out, and then you just take it. So the weekly call there was the move. All right, so now let's take a look at the option. This is the chart of the 210 weekly call. Now this is just for Friday. It had a range of 20 cents at the low to about $2.50. So you do the math. I mean, there's 10 times your money in this particular option. Timing again is key. So this is a 210 weekly call. This expires the same day that we're playing it. So take a look at the chart back down here. You have a stock that's opening up at $203. It needs to go to $210 in order for you to make any kind of money on this, or at least needs to go close to it for you to make any kind of money on this option. This is why playing weekly options is very dangerous. It's very dangerous, and timing is always the #1 factor. So again, 203 at $203, nobody is trying to pay anything for this option. So if you look back on this option here, that's why it opened up at 20 cents. Nobody is thinking this is going to happen. But 9:30 the stock opens up and has a huge 3-point move right up to $206. People are going to start speculating in this option, which is exactly what they did. So very quickly, right off the open, the option spiked right up to 40 cents, 50 cents, and then just took off. It printed 180 on the first spike up. So if you look back down here on the chart, you had a quick spike up all the way to it was just about 210. Okay, and the option hit 180 at the high, and then look what it did. On 2-point pullback in the stock, you had the option that pulled back all the way down to like 120. So a 60-cent drop right away in the option. And remember, this is all happening in minutes, so it's extremely quick. I got in. I started getting in right off the open because I kind of felt something was going on with it. So I got in at 20 cents, 25 cents. I started buying all the way to up to 50 cents, and then it just took off after that. So I limited out around here, $1.20, $1.30, and then I sold the rest at $2, $1.80 up here when he made the last move higher towards 211. So again, this all happened in about 15-20 minutes. Pretty crazy move. How much money are we talking about here? So let's do one of our good old examples. Personally, I didn't get big in this. I did not get big in this, and I should have. Again, I'm still kind of gun shy when it comes to throwing real size at it. But I'm gonna get back there. So I only had like 150, 200 contracts when I should have had 500, 1,000. I should have had 40 grand in this thing. Let's assume that I did have 40 grand in it. So let's go ahead and do some math here. So $40,000 divided by, let's say your average price entry here, realistically speaking, was probably like 45 cents. So let's say 45 cents. That is, alright, so you would have had 890 contracts. Alright, and let's say your average sell price, we'll go back over here in this chart. Let's say realistically, your average sell price was about 180. Alright, so you have 890 contracts times 180. Okay, you have 160,200. So your total profit equals $120. All right, so this is what I should have made in reality. This really is what I should have made. $120,000. Now I made 15 grand, 20 grand off this. This is what I should have made. And it's all about sensing when a big move is going to happen. Again, the timing. And then when you have it, there's just no, there's no hesitation. You just hop the fuck in and let it do what it does. If you realize you're wrong right away, you got to get the hell out quick, because again, this is a weekly option and premiums just disappear. Okay? Totally disappear. Alright, so that's it for this week's episode of Wall Street Porn. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking out there. And also if you got this move or not.